All right, and we are back with another late night after dark Past Survives podcast, and we're back with the returning crew of your host J-Rod, Tom, aka TomCAST, and then we have A, aka A.Boogie before the hoodie, and then popping in and out for rebuttals here and there, we have C, aka C Meads, aka CDs.
Hey.
CDs nuts. All right. But yeah. So
That's my wife, by the way.
Yeah.
Watch your mouth.
I'm just saying CDs nuts, man.
No, how about that? Watch your mouth.
Both of you are like my older siblings. Yes.
Listen.
Yes.
See me after the podcast.
All right.
And we're gonna see what the energy is.
I'm looking at you right now. What's going on?
Let's see. Bro.
We look like cousins. We look like you could be related.
Shout out to the Philippines.
Shout out Philippines, Puerto Rico.
That's it.
Black, white, German.
First things first, God is the greatest.
Yes, sir. All right.
Facts only.
Facts.
Yo,
I got a facts
no
only hoodie.
printers, all facts.
And with that, I'm gonna end the pot. All right.
You feel me? Listen, man, go bang your head against the wall.
Yo, that fucking cracks me up every time.
Yo, that shit is
Hey, yo, go bang your head against the wall. I want to. That's my new insult.
Go bang your head against the wall a couple times. You know what I mean? Nah,
Yeah,
not
just
even.
go.
Not even.
Go severely give yourself brain damage. All right. I'm good since the last recording. We had a brief break. I mean, I don't know if these episodes would be continuous, like one after the other. I might stagger them, but it doesn't matter. They're gonna be out there.
Doesn't matter.
So yeah. So if
Yo,
we
shout out.
yeah.
My bad.
No, you're good.
Pardon me.
Yeah.
Pardon me. No disrespect.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Yeah.
Yo, shout out.
Yes. Zero.
Shout
out to you, Shades, aka One Glove, aka Something Del Sol, aka Easter Bunny, aka
What's the peppermint joint?
Mr. Ace
One
Raptor.
glove.
What's the Spanish joint?
One glove.
El Dio del Sol or something.
Son.
Fucking.
Listen, I need to meet this guy.
Lucha.
I need to play him one-on-one.
I need to
That's
meet
all
this
I need to
guy.
do.
He will play you.
money
One.
on that
Playing
game.
basketball.
He will play you one-on-one too with no
I
problem.
got money on that
But he
game.
won't play on money, nah.
He agreed. He actually agreed
Oh,
for the
I got
3-point
money.
contest.
I got money.
He
on
finally
that.
agreed with me.
To you.
Yeah.
That's different. It's just
Listen, I got money on.
I'll hear it later.
This is different. I'm different.
I know I can't beat you, bro. Pause. But like, because the first time I played basketball with you, it was like a different experience.
He's always been a fucking like
Baller.
I don't understand it.
What do you mean you don't
He's been
understand
like,
it? This
no,
nigga
I'm
played.
saying like he's been like that since we were kids. Like on some no funny shit, he would jump out of his driveway and throw it behind his back and make it.
Yo,
What kind
that's yo.
Kind of
Well, not
bullshit.
so not
I'm
crazy.
looking like with the ill stank face, like yo, that ass though. You just made that.
So I guess the first time I had like the the fucking stank face on like his game. So luckily he was on my team. Cause I think I got lucky enough. Every time we played ball, I was on your team.
Mm-hmm.
But every single time, so when the first time I played ball with him, it was
Was it against Loomis?
it was Loomis. I played with you like
shout out Loomis.
like a free for all. Like I think it was like me, you, Mike.
Yo, shout out to
Three, it was
Zeros.
like the three. Yeah. Shout out Mike.
Shout out to Palmyra.
Shout out Palmyra. Oh yeah, those courts.
The park, the court.
Yeah, but it was like me, you, and Mike, and I noticed I was like, all right, this guy got fucking moves. Like it's fucking wild. But when I saw your game, like an actual game, and you were just pulling shit off, like and that's what comes with like a natural point guard. I feel like natural point guard, shooting guard, whatever. You're more of a point.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so with a natural point guard, and hence why like I'm a huge fan of the NBA, and I wish I could be a point guard. But
Shout out Jason Kidd.
J Kidd, favorite player of all time for me.
Shout out Jason Kidd.
But yeah, with it, and this is why like I know so much about like the details of being a point guard.
When we pulled up to the courts, right?
Yeah,
and I
yeah,
met you there. You're like, I'm playing at this time, whatever time it was, and I pulled up and I seen one of my old coworkers I worked with
Your
for
man Lou.
years.
Yeah.
That shit blew my
Haitian
mind.
boy.
How
Yes.
How
Yo,
small the world
sapase to my Haitians. You heard me? They know what I'm talking.
Yeah, but it was like the smallest world. Like I had just met you through friends.
Yes.
Moved into my crib.
Yep.
And then you're like, yo, play ball. I'm about to play ball. I'm like, all right, I'll come with you. and then I go there, and it was just crazy.
Yeah,
It was
we're all
nuts.
intertwined.
Yeah, it was
but
nuts.
to end the whole point about this dude's crazy basketball skill. Yeah, to be a point
everything he knows.
be a point guard.
Yo, shout out anybody listening to this. We'll put money up anytime.
He really would. And I put money on him, no doubt. I'll put money on you 10 times out of 10.
Money on him.
Herniated disc or not, I'll put money on it. That's easy.
But anyway, to end it, he would make fucking passes and not even like trick shots. It was just shots where it was just like, it's like, what? Yeah, what is that?
Bullshit.
Okay.
No,
I was commenting on something else, but anyway,
it's the same.
It was.
That's part of
it was primarily your awareness of like where the fuck everyone was without you even looking, and it fucking freaked me out. Like the first pass you gave to me, driving, you're driving against someone who is bigger than you, and and then obviously to any point guard or just anybody balling with someone who is of larger physique. That's not a pause. That's not a pause.
No, but at the same time,
but
look at me. Look at me. What do I look like to you? What is my
a point?
What is my nationality though?
Oh, nationality.
That's part of it too, though.
Yeah.
Because every time I play,
you
look at me.
They see you
don't
Spanish.
know what I am.
Yeah.
They don't know if I'm Puerto Rican or Filipino.
Yeah.
So it's like I'm gonna go at this dude every time.
Yeah, because they think he's soft.
My son looks like my son looks like Brandon Lee.
But my older brother's black too.
Yeah.
My older brother told me how to play ball.
Yeah.
He told me to listen to Nas Mobb Deep too, so I don't go soft.
Shout out Queens.
That's easy.
But like
Shout out Queensbridge.
That's part of it.
But the shit that you had a mentality about it. But the shit that I saw like just on the court, I was just like, I saw you like dish that shit off. Like I think I was running behind you or someone else was.
Probably hit you in the face with it.
Probably me.
That's a pause too.
With me.
Come on, man.
With me, I'm kind of low awareness. Like I'm okay at ball. I'm not nowhere anywhere great. But like, yeah, dude, you dished that shit off so quick. And then I was like, oh, my roommate can ball.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. My roommate, like,
I was like,
it's game point, give me the ball.
My roommate can ball.
That. It was in St. Vincent.
He said, oh.
But listen.
Oh, give me the rock.
That's it. It's easy. But let's get back into the real shit.
Okay, so
let's not go deep. Like we could talk superficial shit.
Let's
talk superficial shit.
I don't need that, though.
I understand, but listen.
Alex wants to talk superficial.
Listen,
it's the viewers, though.
Nah, but real quick, I'll get a bucket. But that don't matter.
Listen, it's deeper than rap. It's deeper than rap.
So
it's deeper than rap. Yo, shout out Jadakiss and Nas.
So what do you want to get back into the continuation, or
I guess,
or Alex? Did you have something you wanted to talk about?
I don't know, man. My fucking mind's everywhere.
Low key, I'm about to start it off real quick.
No, I got you.
Yo, shout out Griselda. Betty the Butcher. Yo, listen, Westside Gun. Yo, listen.
Westside Gun's my dude.
Yo, that fucking, what is it?
Pray for Paris.
You don't fucking hate me. Pray for Paris.
Pray for Paris.
That shit.
Let me know when you're done.
They think I was tap dancing on the blow.
I'm saying my cousin Nutter over here. He's like,
I whipped it with the left. I whipped it with the right.
I'm giving what credit is credit due. You know what I mean? Shout out El Camino. Mad underrated. He's definitely gonna blow. Pause. Watch him out. Watch out for him in the future.
Listen, watch your mouth.
All right. We got it.
Listen.
Yo, God is the greatest.
I don't want to
Griselda.
shit on nobody.
I hope you. I'll lead. You want me to lead you in real quick?
What are we doing right now?
No, leave
What are
comment.
we doing?
Unless he's just gonna.
Listen, yo, shout out to J-Rod for blessing us with the opportunity.
I appreciate
yo,
that.
Pastor Vibes, you know what I mean? This is a real good look.
Yeah, we tried to make this work for a while.
For a minute.
Man,
it wouldn't work because of me. I had some other shit.
No, we not doing that, fam. We not doing that as
Yeah.
live.
But listen,
I got shit going on too.
So,
we're making it work.
so this is the crazy part. So right now, I'm realizing that Tom literally goes in a fucking zone where he goes Stevie Wonder, essentially, where his eyes aren't.
Stevie Wonder can see, right?
No, real shit. Oh my god. So real shit. Tom doesn't have his eyes open.
Gonna be against the wall.
That'd be a funny conspiracy how he can fucking see,
you
bro.
see my man catch the microphone in the video?
That's true.
Fair.
Oh my god, I started something. I started something really bad.
Come on,
can't
dog.
doubt- can't
This shit
doubt
is
it.
re-
At
can't
this
escape it.
point, you can't doubt that
Anything.
could
That's
be
my
possible.
wife.
Anything's possible. Yo,
So-
shout out to C.
See,
Oh,
see,
she'll smack fire out. You
Low-key,
keep
my wife
playing,
just
dog.
took the red pill like, I don't know, let's say half a year ago.
last week.
Yeah, she's onto it now, low key.
Okay, so what I was saying about the whole Stevie Wonder thing, Tom literally has his eyes closed. I would say 80% of the time where he's talking about this because he goes into a zone,
Yeah,
and it's fucking fascinating to watch.
yeah, it's crazy.
If you burn, I swear to God, you're getting close.
It was for sound effects.
Yeah, I got it, but like I'm watching how close you are,
I was
dude.
right
Trying to
here.
do that
I was
Ouija
right here.
dedication,
I'll
too.
give you the bread for this. I'm not gonna do
Oh
this.
no, I know you're not gonna do anything, but I'm like,
I understand. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna Clorox it.
Forgive me.
Alright,
It's
Forgive
gonna
me.
smell like smoke.
Low key, remind me where we're at.
Okay, so we left off the last episode, and we're good on time right
No,
now.
but what were we just talking about?
So we were talking about false idols,
Oh,
and I know a lot. It pains you for your actual idols
hurts,
growing up.
man, it
Yeah.
hurts.
So we
Like, you know
ended
what?
it
Go ahead.
with, you were shouting out Nas and Iverson, who were like two of your biggest idols as a kid,
Ah, son.
and obviously there's a lot of behind the scenes shit that's fucked up.
So I'm gonna support them until the shit comes out, cause Iverson changed the culture. Nas is the greatest rapper of all time, but
Mhm.
you can make arguments about people equivalent to them, quote unquote, like Hove.
Yeah.
One of J. Rod's favorites, one of my favorites. Number one is his record label is called Rockefeller. Look up Rockefeller with the R, the ER.
Yeah.
And look up who they are and how they run the world. And look up the triangle and what the triangle means that we used to throw up in middle school. The triangle, the Illuminati sign, but just all these false idols they distract us with. They keep us entertained with.
Just turn a little bit.
This one.
Yeah, turn it towards you a little bit.
It,
There you
You
go.
have the mic in your face. Pause.
yeah, it's a big mic.
It's a big red mic.
Right in my
Thank you,
face,
Aaron.
but
Pause.
Big red mic.
it's just
It's unfortunate that you hear all this shit come
Yeah.
out, or you find out about this
and a
shit.
lot of people aren't gonna be able to believe it. Especially when it comes to Jay-Z and like Beyonce
And how much they run shit.
yeah.
Well,
they're-
how much they just
They're
own
top
shit.
tier. They're top
Yeah.
tier that Hollywood shit. So basically, what it comes down to is Hollywood is a dark place. A lot of
you
people
you can unmute yourself. Yeah.
a lot of people call it HollyWEIRD. That's why you see a lot of shit going on right now with like, for example, you haven't seen Ellen in a while. You haven't seen Jimmy Kimmel in a while. You haven't seen Oprah in a while. You haven't seen Tom.
She looked like old boy from Lord of the Rings.
You haven't seen Oprah in a while. All these people, they show pictures, but they won't show videos. You haven't seen these people in a while because they're all canceled. And it's part of the rabbit hole. And whether you believe it or not, these people are all evil. They sold their soul to the devil, to the Illuminati. You hear rappers talk about it all the time. Shout out to Prodigy, R.I.P.
Oh, R.P. Prodigy.
He
Queens.
talked about it all the time with the Illuminati, Freemasons, the powers that be, all that, and supposedly he died in a hospital choking on an egg. He grew up in Queensbridge, New York. One of the hardest fucking,
Burrows.
one of the hardest
to do.
boroughs ever. He supposedly choked on a piece of food and died. That's just that's like one example. Anybody that goes against the narrative, people, you can look it up. They all die mysteriously, including politicians. And this is crazy too. A lot of people are gonna go crazy. I voted for Hillary Clinton myself.
As disclosed on the previous episode.
Exactly. This is my opinions. This is not
Of course.
Boogie before the hoodie. This isn't J Rod. This is my wife.
Yeah.
Even though my wife agrees with me, but we both. You voted for Hillary? I voted for Hillary too.
I was living with you guys and I voted for her too.
50. It's either 56 or 58 people in her campaign died of suicide or mysterious
Causes.
deaths. Yeah.
I didn't know about that.
How many people you know, even half of that? Half. How many people do you know that had 5 people commit suicide or die mysteriously? It's on. Your mic's on, Boogie.
Don't worry, he's not dying. He's alright.
Nah, that's some good shit. That's all that is. But
Really
that's my
good
point.
shit.
There's like, I think it's either 56 or 58 people, and this is what I talked about before.
Yeah.
I'm planting my seed. Do your own research. Look up how many people died from the Clinton campaign mysteriously or committed suicide. Remember everyone talking about the emails?
Yeah, that was
Clinton's emails?
That was a big thing. Yeah.
Look up Clinton's emails. She admitted to taking a hammer and breaking her cell phone and her laptop. Everybody look that up. I'm not even going to tell you what to think. Look up those statements. Also, there's another person. His name is Anthony Weiner. Pause.
It's just his,
W-E-I.
it's just his name. It's just his name.
Stop it.
W-E-I-N-E-R.
I was laughing at something
Look
immature.
up this man.
She was
He
funny.
has backup files from her laptop on his laptop. There was 12 people who seen that laptop. 9 of them are dead. Alright. 12 people seen those files on his laptop. 9 are dead from suicide. So, look that up. I'm not going to tell you what to think. Epstein.
Oh, talk about something relevant.
Look
So
up
look.
Epstein. Look up Maxwell.
What's her name? What's her name? Jocelyn.
It's, I don't know
Maxwell?
how to pronounce it, but it starts with a G, but it's probably
That shit
pronounced
bananas.
Ghislaine Maxwell.
Think about it. Nah, no funny shit. Put all bullshit aside, yo. You step outside the box real quick, right? They know. Hold on. They know.
No, that's Justin. He doesn't know. Well, he says he doesn't know. But Justin, what do you think about Epstein? What do you think the storyline is?
He was into a lot of corrupt shit.
Mm-hmm.
Had very big ties, government, business, just anything you can think of, entertainment, and well, yeah, pretty much the general overview of what he was doing that was so bad was like the child trafficking and all this other stuff and child whatever. But obviously I know that there's a deeper hole that I can dig into, but I never really looked into that story. And then long story short, yeah, he got arrested, died in jail, and then obviously there's all of these.
What about Hugh Hefner? What do you think about Hugh Hefner?
I believe he was like doing similar things before.
Right, so you know a little bit. I might have talked to you about it then.
I've known that.
People, the funny shit is, no funny shit. Let's separate ourselves from what the fuck is. We're good without being on that. Oh, the fuego. So let's separate ourselves from what's really going on, right? Mm-hmm. Let's step back, bro. We're talking about trafficking of children. This is nothing light. People are talking about it like it's some regular shit. Like it's like it happens every day.
Hey,
Get the fuck out of here.
Hey, Boogie.
Get the fuck out of here, son.
Hey, Boogie, no one's talking about it. Put it that way. They're not. It's not BLM. So they're not talking about it.
I don't want to talk about that.
That already trended.
Let's not talk about BLM.
It's gone, right? Is it gone?
It already trended.
BLM?
Just like 2016.
What about BLM? What about it?
No, just like 2016.
trended.
It's
Trended?
gone.
Yeah, that was it.
It's gone.
That shit, man.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a whole nother.
Yeah, trust
topic.
me. Being in social media,
Really?
like it's really sad that like things of importance
Did you
are all
peep that?
trends.
Did
Are all
you peep
trends.
that?
It's all trends.
Did you peep that though? It's gone, right?
Yeah, it's just like no matter.
But are black people still killing black people in Chicago? Yes or no?
Oh yeah, that happens everywhere.
But listen, we got to talk about the problem, though. Let's talk about the problem. If we're gonna talk, because you know why, somebody that's very important to me, that helped me, within the last 5 years of my life, right?
Shout out. Say his name.
No, I can't.
First name.
I can't.
Initials.
That's off.
Shout him out.
No.
Anything. Shout him out. Anything.
I can't. So we were talking. He said the same thing to me. He said, "What about the blacks killing blacks in the inner cities?"
Yeah.
I looked at him. I said, "Yo." I said, "How dare you say that? Now you justifying shit. You justifying the killing. All right. So now ask yourself the real question, right? Is this not a systematic
Oppression.
problem
Yeah.
that we have?
Yeah.
This shit is embedded in us. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So how dare you say that it's blacks killing blacks? Yes, that's a fact. But let's talk about the underlying issues. It's all about the psychology and the makeup of the person. We're trained to do so. First of all, this shit. Talk about how the fuck we getting drugs in there, but how we getting guns, because none of us have gun permits.
It's right behind you.
Not saying that I. Listen, the people in the inner cities, they don't have gun permits. How the fuck we getting these guns? We don't own no. Shit, real, man. It's like people are missing a whole fucking problem, and it's crazy how they know how to. They know how.
So the government gives us guns, right? They give us guns and drugs, and we push it. A lot of people won't believe that.
Dude,
Would you believe that the government is bringing drugs into the ghetto communities and
I'm saying, bro, listen.
Lupe.
You look up. Listen, I'm gonna tell you. No. I'm gonna tell you something right now. You look up the Iran Contra scandal.
Listen, I'm about to say. I'm like Lupe has been dropping that for years.
And now, what did they do to Lupe? What did they do to Lupe?
He disappeared for a little bit.
No, but what did they make him look like?
Like crazy.
He looked like
Exactly.
he was crazy.
Yeah,
Right?
looked crazy.
He looked like he was crazy because motherfuckers don't. They think. Or they make you look like, you know, God protect me, you heard me? God protect me. I'm here temporarily anyway, so look, right? So, in our reality,
That's a hurt.
yo, we not moving shit. We don't own no fields. We don't own no ports. Yo, it's all about the youth, man. Worry about your kids, your little cousins and shit like that. You gotta teach them the importance of money, how to budget the money.
Yeah.
Worrying about owning property. Education. Education is a big thing. Education is a big thing, and we're not talking about education what they're teaching us in the public schools.
I
You heard
saw
me?
this picture of Times Square, right? New York. Everyone knows Times Square, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it shows you a picture
In
of
the
all
mic.
these. It shows you a picture
Pause.
of all these brands. right?
Billboards, advertisements,
Billboards, advertisement. And then I saw another post that said it showed everything. It took all those brands out. It said, spend your money, blow your money, sex, cheat on your wife. What else?
We're not living like that. You heard
I
me?
don't know what the fuck
That's
that
all it
means.
says.
What?
Living like that.
One of the most popular brands is called Obey.
Yeah.
Yeah, the skater
And it
brand.
shows you Obey.
Yeah, but it's kind of whack.
It shows you Obey. Obey, don't question, don't do anything. Just do what we say.
Yeah.
And that's what most people do. It's like LeBron said it and Steph Curry said it. So, hey, they said to get the shot, so we should get the shot.
That's what I'm saying. Stop idolizing them. Stop listening to them.
That's
Yo, think for yourself, man. Read a book.
and that's so
think for
hard,
yourself.
man. And like, I feel bad for these people because I just learned it last year, maybe 2 years ago. And it's so hard.
About realizing
It
that
is-
some of your
it
idols.
is realizing that LeBron is bought. Steph is bought. These people that gave him these big contracts are like, yeah, we're gonna give you this money.
But listen,
but
Tom.
your time's gonna
Tom,
come up,
listen.
man.
People don't listen. People are not going to understand you because you know why? They don't know how the business works.
Yeah.
This is all about money. You understand me?
And that's why I said in the first
That's
episode,
what people don't understand.
USA
Like, yo, this shit is crazy.
the
son.
USA is a
The
corporation.
Yeah.
Your social is a tax ID number. And you got something for this, boo?
Chill
Keep
out.
moving around.
Wow.
But it's It's deeper than rap. Put it that way. It's hard to describe, and I'm just trying to give seeds here now. You got any questions for me, J. Rod, real quick? 'Cause I'm kind of
At a loss for words.
Speak to us. You hear me? I want to hear what's on your mind. Speak. Whatever. If you want to change the subject, we can change the subject.
Not even that. Real quick, I'm back on it.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard any rapper, anybody talk about selling their soul, Illuminati, anything like that?
Well, I mean, that's kind of been I would say a more relevant topic in the past
couple years,
15 years. I want to say like big Illuminati like accusations. I guess that's been happening since I was in high school.
What was do you know?
So I mean, the most memorable ones, it obviously revolves around like Jay-Z, because Jay-Z is normally accused of being an Illuminati, selling his soul, yada yada yada. You know.
Was that drawing that?
Yep.
What am I doing right now?
Yep, the triangle, and then the triangle is related to.
What's his record company?
We're looking for. Oh yeah, here, take
What's
this.
his record company called?
Rockefeller. No,
Yeah.
that one's gone.
Rockefeller. Right?
Yeah, and there's a bunch of different representations of the triangle.
Beyonce, you know anything about Beyonce?
Beyonce, I just don't pay attention to. But I know it's kind of like a similar situation with her, because I mean they're both affiliated.
Yeah, but
a lot of things are planned when it comes to them. You know, like the 444, the cheating, the lemonade, all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so.
But you know the thing is too, you be worrying about, not saying you, like people that are aware of what's going on, right? And conscious. People nowadays, people say woke, all right, but it's really just being conscious of the fact. If you're aware of it, right, you're ahead of the game. But the thing is too, is like most of the time they know that you know what's going on, and they want you to take the focus off of what's really going on. Like you gotta be one with self, you know. Like I said, God is the greatest.
So just to hop off of that one. We've talked about this before. So he was just talking about distractions, and this is while I was chilling with you guys down at LBI, and this is when the whole Will and Jada entanglement thing came up, and immediately, Tom, you were like, "That's a distraction." So I mean, I feel like you were about to jump off of that and go into how many distractions are being presented to us.
I feel like I shouldn't say this right now, but
you could say whatever you want.
Someone died recently,
yep,
and there was a whole movement behind him.
Okay.
And you know what? The next day or 2 days later was Hillary Clinton. She had to testify in front of a Supreme Court.
Some of the black dude that died. Black senator.
Listen. All I want to say is look up the name George Soros. This man, he funds Antifa. He funds BLM. Listen, low key. I'm black. My dad's black. My oldest brother's black.
I think
my nieces and nephews are black.
I'm definitely Pan-American.
That's what I'm saying. I have nothing against BLM.
Google that.
Except for the fact that the person who funds them has gone on record and said he's about chaos. He wants to ruin the country. He doesn't care what he does or says and how it affects his country. His name is Soros, Soros, and his first name is George. You look him up.
His vernacular is on point.
You look up anything he said. He funds Antifa. He funds BLM. And he also funded the migrant caravan. You do your own research on this man.
Yeah.
And you hit us up. And listen, I love my black family. I love black people. But BLM ain't it.
Yo,
listen, this
Africa.
is TomCAST talking by himself.
Shout out every
I
continent in
am
the
not
world.
speaking on anybody else.
And there's not any type of malicious intent behind any of this either. It's just eye-opening.
I got I got nephews and nieces that are black, less than 10 years old, and listen, BLM ain't it. That is a fundamental distraction by a white And I don't have nothing about white people either, but it's a distraction by this man named George Soros. You look him up.
You said he died?
Now he's more than alive.
Oh, okay.
He's more than alive, and that's just one person. Listen, what it comes down to is not just him. All it comes down to is divide and conquer. They want us to hate each other. They want white people to hate black people and vice versa.
Yeah.
They do not want us together.
Nope.
Because as soon as we're together, we're stronger. Exactly. You already heard it. What is it? Divided
we fall, united we stand.
Exactly. And that's a fucking saying, but that's exactly what it is. It's all divide and conquer. That's the tactic. Divide us all. It's a race war. Listen, COVID-19, it lost its effect on a lot of public. And they needed something else to cause chaos. So the race war. Every 4 years, there's a race war. Okay? Whether Trump wins or loses, 2024, there's going to be another race war. And I don't want to talk about that. Y'all going to think I'm crazy. But BLM didn't pop up since last fucking election. And it is what it is. Do your own research. I'm not going to tell you what to think. But those are my seeds. Do what you want to do. And that's how I feel about BLM. I love my black family. My dad is black. I see him every other day. My nieces and nephews are black. I grew up black.
So what you're saying is, you're obviously not disrespecting BLM and the movement. You're just saying that.
I'm not disrespecting black people.
Oh, black people.
I don't give a fuck about BLM, the movement itself.
But what you're saying is that it was just another distraction. That's what your point was.
That exact movement, yes, was a distraction. Because you know what? After George Floyd died, it was less than a week later that Hillary Clinton was in court testifying about whether she should be in court, testifying about her emails and whatnot. That was the big deal in 2016 about child trafficking and sex trafficking and all that other shit that none of the celebrities and politicians want to talk about. That, I guess, is the third episode, but listen, George Floyd died less than a week later. You can almost quote me on that. Hillary Clinton was in Supreme Court trying to, what was it, boo? What was it, saying that if she should have to go to Supreme Court and testify or not? She was trying to prove her case that she didn't have to testify. They threw that shit out and said, yeah, you have to testify. And that shit is coming up soon. So low key, watch out for another false flag, whether it's, I don't even know if I could say that shit if I get arrested or not, what we was talking about earlier.
Sure, that's what I'm saying.
If anything can be potentially incriminating, yet don't say it.
Listen, somebody might get falsely assassinated. I'm calling it now. But, listen, we'll get into that later. Just do your own research. Look up your own things. Come up with your own ideas. I'm not telling you what to think. What's up?
You good, Alex?
Yeah, I'm saying.
Nah, say it, fam. Fuck it.
Nah, we not.
Just keep stop saying that name, though.
Oh, god damn it.
Yeah, he said more shit like
fuck. I gotta mark that time down.
No, he's an edit, though. He's an edit.
Fuck.
He's looking, he's writing it down. All he's doing is go blank.
Yeah, I can put a beep in and everything.
Now we'll never know. I'll never say your name and just say, okay. Instead of saying, okay, Alex, we'll just say, okay.
Yeah, god damn it.
Nah, that's all good, but...
He said my name.
I just feel like he's gonna edit that. Nah, he's gonna edit it too. I see Jeffrey Epstein says and
you're talking about a false assassination.
Yeah.
Listen.
Nah, dog. Fuck that. You
come after me.
Nah, listen. You gotta cut all this shit.
What?
We're talking about right now.
I'm calling it right now. Don't cut anything I said about that.
Yeah, I'm not. What did you want me to
say? If anything happens, I'll be a martyr. I don't care. Yo, say what you gotta say. Let anything happen, because I'm not gonna fucking be scared of these people, bro. Like, listen, low key. This is off topic, but not really. We were gonna send my daughter to school, right? She's about to be in first grade, kindergarten.
Mm-hmm.
Kindergarten. And they said, all right, she's going to go to school. She's not going to have to wear a mask, right? Low key, Governor Murphy said, all right, now they're going to have to wear a mask the whole day.
Okay.
And I'm just like, nah, we're not doing it. We're not going to do it. I'd rather my daughter be behind.
Yeah.
However long it takes for her to read or finish kindergarten compared to when she's in school.
Yeah.
Obviously, you're going to finish kindergarten if you're in school.
Mm-hmm.
But if it takes you a year longer, I don't give a fuck. I'm not going to sacrifice my daughter's health for keeping up with the Joneses. That's all it is.
Abiding by the new normal.
Go ahead, boo. I know you want to say something.
No, I don't. I'm good.
Okay, anyone else want to say something?
Well, A's mic is still muted. Are you good? You good over there, A Boogie?
That shit was too good. He had to mute his shit.
He was too good. You didn't hear anything.
Nah,
he just dropped
saying,
knowledge.
Let's talk about the mask. How you feel about the mask, J-Rod? How you feel about the mask?
We talked about it last
No,
time.
I want to know how you feel about it.
Motherfucker, I told you what last episode.
No, I want to hear it again.
See, now this is I would cut, but what I said previously is that like there's a two-side story with me. Yes, wearing them does not protect you from getting it. Yes, that is correct.
What's your other side from the news?
And then the other side is just from just common courtesy. Like, it's been a thing that, like, if you are sick, number one, yeah, you should reduce your interactions with people. And two, yeah, wearing a face covering, let's say if you were to sneeze, yeah, it would somewhat protect someone else from getting it. So I understand why they're making such a big deal out of it, but at the same time, it's just like they exaggerate the, I guess you could say, the overall effect. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. No, move the mic up. So see me is about to hop on.
Okay, so I hear what you're saying.
Yeah.
And I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
But if you're not sick,
Okay. Why do you have to wear it?
why do you have to wear it?
Yes, and that is the point where I'm saying that, like, that actually feeds into the whole thing with, I just recently found, I saw from an article, could be false, what, today?
Don't say it.
Oh, no. What I was going to say is, people who are...
motherfuckers out.
What?
Call these motherfuckers
I
out.
never remember
No,
I just
you
get a
wanna
note.
say today, say whoever.
I really don't know. It could have been variety for all the who fuck I know.
I'm
telling you, I don't remember.
Listen, Justin, time out. If you want to see me in the parking lot,
I gotta walk you to the parking lot.
I know what time it is.
I'm gonna walk you to the parking lot.
We can go in the parking lot and figure it out.
I'm gonna walk you to the parking lot.
But don't be afraid of these motherfuckers. That's what
Oh
they
my
want.
God, I'm not afraid.
No, Justin, they want us to be afraid.
I was literally about to tell you what I read, and it was that people who are asymptomatic can't get it.
That's what they say.
It's not contagious.
So that's where the conflicting issue comes with me, where it's just like, okay, if you're asymptomatic, and I'm gonna clean the shit out of that mic.
The WHO said,
the World Health Organization.
I don't know how long ago, 3 weeks,
Okay,
2 weeks.
Like probably a month ago.
They said if you're asymptomatic,
you can't get it.
you're not
contagious.
Oh, you're not contagious. That's what it is.
That's what that is.
Asymptomatic means
What you just said is right.
But don't you gotta take a test for your antibodies though to find out?
to see if you've actually had it. That's not the test if you're asymptomatic. You don't really know if you're asymptomatic. That's the point.
Low key.
Yeah.
Antibodies is one of the biggest scams. How can you prove it otherwise?
So you're
How can you prove it?
I know that much.
It's a scam in the sense of that it doesn't matter, or
you're telling me that I have COVID with no fucking symptoms.
No, that's antibodies as if you had it.
If you've had it.
You're like susceptible to it, in a sense.
Okay, Tom. So
But
why?
if you were positive, you took a test and you were positive, but you had no symptoms, they're calling you asymptomatic.
Yeah.
That you have no symptoms.
No.
But
You're claiming that what she said with if you get tested for the antibodies, you're asymptomatic. She's not saying that. She's saying if you get tested for antibodies, that means you had it. If you get tested for the active virus, not the antibodies, she's saying that that means you might have had it already. Yeah, you might have had it, and you were asymptomatic. You had no idea.
But if you took a test right now, they'd say you have it right now.
Yeah.
Has this ever happened before? This is me being honest.
No.
Has this ever happened before?
Like people being tested and then saying that you've had it.
Have you ever heard the word antibodies before? Yes or no?
Yes.
I have.
About what?
What, antibodies?
Yeah.
It's just in health class.
About what disease though?
About not diseases in general, just building up your immune system for antibodies.
And my thing is, how could you be asymptomatic to a virus? If you had a virus, you're going to have symptoms. When you have the flu virus, you have symptoms. And you go to the doctor when you have a fever, when you have the chills, you get the flu test, and most likely it's coming back positive. And then you're on the whatever that Tamiflu is.
And it's like you're some kind of sick.
Yeah, you're not just going to the doctor like, hey, today I'm going to go get that flu test
to
see if I have it or not.
Yeah, and it's not even necessarily the flu. It's like you can just be some kind of sick. Because there's just...
heard of...
Yeah, I've had chills.
At least
and
a fever.
Yeah, I have chills, fever. I could have food poisoning. Chills, fever. I could just have a bug.
Yeah.
And then that's why and this is why, like I said, this is something that I totally have eyes open to. It's very interesting with the whole asymptomatic thing, the whole how could you know, antibodies. I don't know where your argument's coming from there. Like, what are antibodies? I've heard of antibodies. Just as me personally, I've heard of them. What do you have to say?
I think he's saying that we've never gotten tested for.
Oh, tested for antibodies. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Like,
Okay, that's what you had to say. You're like, have you ever heard the word antibodies? I'm like, yes. I'm not gonna lie to you. If you worded it, have you ever heard of a test?
Have you ever got tested for antibodies before?
No. There we go.
That's the dumbest shit in my life. You ever heard me? Do you even heard me, mama? Listen, low-key, I'm a little sauce money at this point, but have you
No,
ever
not a little.
tested-
You're a lot.
Have you ever tested for anything you never had before?
No. I have just gotten shots and whatever.
Yo, I'm mad bored, bro.
You're bored?
No. I'm mad bored, Justin.
What are you bored of?
What we doing? Let's just drive to CVS to get an antibodies test. For no reason.
Do they have them?
Bro, do you got symptoms? Justin, J-Rod, do you have symptoms?
I could have a symptom tomorrow.
Do you have fever right now?
No.
Do you feel any type of way?
I'm a boner.
Let's go to No. Let's go to CVS and get tested for the fucking flu.
Yo, real shit. What if like a symptom was like just a boner all the time?
No, but we can get into that too. How porn causes ED. You want to get into that?
What?
Yeah, real shit.
How it can?
No, it does.
Oh, COVID causes ED.
Porn is part of that shit.
Oh, porn causes ED.
Yeah, porn is part of all of this. Listen, depopulation is one of the biggest things. Pause. Look at Bill Gates. He says it all the time. He said, if we do good with vaccinations and Planned Parenthood, we can knock down the population by 10% by whatever date he says. Look it up. Look up Bill Gates.
But wait. I'm circling back to the porn thing.
Porn is like, alright, I watch porn and I'm going to think, oh, this person's going to do exactly what that porn person does too. And if she doesn't, I'm going to fucking not get hard for her.
Wait. Oh, okay. So you're talking about in the spectrum of like. I'm about to mute your mic, bro. All right, you got it. Cool, yeah. Yeah.
At the same time, do you feel what I'm saying?
So no, you're. So I get.
Look up that conspiracy thing.
Well, that Bill Gates thing, I don't know what that is. I'm referring back to the whole porn and ED thing. You're talking about like desensitizing yourself. I get that.
Desensitizing is everywhere, fam.
Yeah. No, yeah.
It's everywhere.
Yeah. But no, the porn
biggest
desensitizing you to the point where it's just like, oh, she's not doing that, then I'm not excited. Yeah, I got that.
Desensitizing is a big...
Not I got that, but like I understand it.
No, but that's one of the biggest words you ever said in your life. Pause. So it's like...
Yeah, desensitizing yourself is the society that we live in.
Look up Disney. Look
Duh.
at Pixar.
That's old
Did you
news.
see the doll that just pulled off the shelves recently?
What doll?
It was a Trolls doll, right?
No.
So it's a Trolls doll. Trolls World Tour just came out. Right?
Yeah, that's DreamWorks.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Whatever.
No, I'm just letting you know which
It's
one
part
it is.
of it?
Yeah, the same thing.
Is it part of Disney?
No. DreamWorks is DreamWorks.
Not Pixar.
Pixar is Disney.
So DreamWorks is by itself.
DreamWorks is like the main competitor.
So they had this main bitch,
and
this little doll,
yeah,
right?
and Trolls is DreamWorks. Yeah, so
They had this little doll, right?
yeah.
And it said you press her hand or her arm or whatever, it makes a noise. On the box,
Yeah,
it doesn't say anything, right?
Okay.
It just says that.
like the name of the doll.
But low key, there's a button on her fucking
Foot.
Yep.
Oh, her vajayjay?
her vajayjay.
That's interesting.
Yeah, there's a button on there, and when you press it, she goes hee. Or ooh
Is that a defect?
hee. Nah, fam.
It's an intended design. Well, I don't know about that.
Well, also,
If you look it up, you probably can't find it because they censored it and took it down.
yeah, they censored it on Facebook, censored it on Instagram.
Keep going.
Also, the pedophile symbols that the government made legit was the swirly sign, the triangle swirly sign, the code words, all these shits. You can look it up. And I just watched Moana. Moana had the swirly symbol in the title, all throughout the movie. We took our kids to the closest playground to our house and it has a swirly symbol on it. And
That's true.
it's weird, man.
That is weird.
You gotta look up these signs.
No,
and what they mean.
I am, like, for the listeners, I am looking up that whole Trolls doll thing. It is pretty weird.
You see it?
Yeah, there's images of it.
Look at it.
Yeah,
Look where the button is.
Yeah, that's pretty fucked.
Look where the button is, fam. It's on her fucking ass / vagina.
No, it's not ass. It's
straight up vagina.
yeah.
And if you want to listen to it, all the listeners, you look up the Trolls doll. You look at it. It's on her bottom part and her private part, and you click on it, and she's making noises.
Yeah, it's already been. It's. Oh my God, are we speaking this into existence, bro?
Yes, low key.
Well, no. The reason why I say that is because there's a new headline on it, but I'm not even gonna get into it.
Say it.
Yeah.
No, say it.
Oh, say it. So the 3 headlines that pop up first are about.
Pedophilia.
No, about Hasbro just removing it.
Mm.
Yeah. So a day ago, like less than a day ago, there's 3 headlines saying that they removed it from
And
shelves.
listen, you can't even look up on Fox News or CNN,
Yeah, I don't look.
ABC
Yeah.
or CBS. It'll never come up.
Oh my God. Oh yeah, they will never report
It
on
will
that.
never come up.
Yeah.
It will never come up.
No.
And those are the 4 or 5 top stations that people watch, and they believe it. It's the gospel to them. And once you realize who owns those companies, they can push how they feel to the whole country. And listen,
Yeah.
it's and that's just the tip of the iceberg. It really
I
is.
know it is. Yeah.
It is. It's so crazy.
Everything that we've talked about is very intertwined. Chris, I didn't forget you. Did you want to go back to the face mask thing? Because it seemed like you had something to say. Yeah, you can move it towards.
Well, I don't know what happened on the previous episode, but we were just talking yesterday about how they released people from prison, inmates from prison,
Early, yeah.
instead of just giving them a mask.
Yeah,
instead they're mandating.
Yeah, they're releasing them early. That's a
They
wild
released
one. Yeah.
ones that murdered the
Yeah.
people, the bad ones.
Yeah.
They released them
Instead
of giving them a mask.
Yeah.
But it's mandated that we wear masks.
Yeah.
Even if we're not sick.
What do you think about that, Jay?
Oh no, that's been around for me for a
but
while.
Instead, listen, if masks mattered,
Yes.
why not just give them a mask? Why not give them this little piece of fabric instead of releasing them back into the public?
Don't you get it? It's because they're so close to each other.
Listen, no, but honestly,
No,
don't
I.
desensitize anything.
Wait, what?
Don't
Oh, that's not desensitizing
I know that was a
anything.
joke.
Yeah,
The-
but
I
no.
The answer's in the question.
Some people might not get that you were just joking. If masks mattered so much, why not give these inmates who raped and killed people, give them a little piece of fabric and put them on their face?
That is a question to ask.
Cut a piece of their shirt off from their fucking uniform and wrap it around their mouth. There's people in Gitmo right now that have face masks on. Their goggles that are blacked out. They have their nose covered. They have their hands covered. They have no sensory anything.
Yeah.
But those are people that are terrorists, quote unquote. So they take all their sensory issues around them away, so they can't do anything to the inmates or the guards or whatever.
Yeah.
But if masks work so much, why not just give them a piece of cloth? Because I can walk into Walmart like this.
Yeah.
And they will take me.
Yeah.
Why not cut a piece of their fucking uniform off and just put them over top of their face?
It's an interesting question.
That right now, that's like, all right, masks don't matter.
It pushes you over the edge. Yeah.
Exactly. And we've been wearing masks since March in the stores. If we got to go to Walmart or Target or Aldi's or fucking 7-Eleven or Wawa, we have to wear a mask. But yet, if you watch the stupid ass fucking news, they'll tell you that there's a new high every day.
You've said it.
So what are these masks doing? It's a muzzle. It's psychological warfare. This whole thing is informational warfare. And follow your gut.
Yeah, I don't doubt that the coronavirus isn't real. It is real.
She's gonna say exactly what I said in the last episode. Keep going.
It is real, but it's the media who's putting the fear out. The numbers are completely inaccurate to scare us.
I kind of agree with that.
And there's people who are testing on fruits and animals, and their tests are coming back positive.
That's a new one. You didn't say that.
Look at this guy. I forget his name. He's from like Africa or something. Yeah. He got 2 home test kits, right? He tested it. He swapped a fucking mouse. I don't know where he got the mouse from, but he also swapped, what is it, pineapple? Or banana. One kind of piece of fruit. He did the at-home test kit.
Yeah.
He swiped a rodent and a piece of fruit, sent it in, and it came back positive. I just did my... Never mind.
I just think that...
I gotta pay my bills.
You do.
But my job just made me do it.
Yeah, I remember you telling me.
I did this. Took it out of the package. Right here. Just to get some color on it. Put it right here. So we'll see. That's the thing. They said if you don't do the test, you gotta take a month off.
For like quarantining. Yeah.
No paid. Nothing paid.
Ooh, not paid.
They know you don't got them days.
And that's how they back you in the corner. But this is only episode 2.
Yeah.
We're getting to that dark. We didn't even get into the dark shit. Oh. This is the tip of the iceberg, people. Well, we're gonna start our own shit too, real quick. But you got anything else for us today?
No, if you don't have anything for this EP, yeah. I mean, so just to recap, we led back in talking about false idols, and then how that intertwined with distractions, and then the distractions led into Hillary, and then
Ellen's canceled,
and then we kind of revolved back to a previous topic of the
Oprah's canceled. Go ahead.
Yeah, the month of cancellation is already over, so but it's gonna keep happening.
Keep going.
What?
Jimmy Kimmel's canceled. Who else?
I don't know.
Keep going.
I mean, I guess Will and Jada.
Oh. You could follow that distraction if you want.
Nick Cannon, I guess. Yeah.
They're all actors and actresses on and off the fucking film. Listen, stop following these people, man. I really promise you. 28 million people, I think, watched that Red Table Talk interview with those two after it happened.
Oh, yeah, they get mad numbers.
It's all a distraction. Fuck Will. That was my favorite. That was one of my favorite people in the world. Will Smith.
Everybody's. A lot of people's.
Fuck Will. How about that? Fuck Will Smith. He doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
He doesn't matter. He's not going to help you pay your fucking mortgage or your car payment. These people, listen, and I have friends, we have mutual friends who follow these comedians who are getting into this shit now too. Chris D'Elia, Brian Callen, they're getting called out for sexual assault and shit like that, and they're defending them. Fuck all these people, bro. Fuck them all. They don't give a fuck about us. That's where I'm at right now. And I don't want to say it to you because one of your favorite people is one of my favorite people too, but...
Who's this?
I'm not going to do it. Not yet.
You might, if you just say yet, you might as well just do it now.
Nah, I don't have anything on him. But I'm just saying...
Cuddy?
I'm just saying altogether...
If it's Cuddy?
I'm just saying altogether
it's
false
Cuddy.
idols.
It's Cuddy.
False idols.
Alright. I mean... Yeah, this is where obviously, like... I prefaced it before. We disagree on a lot of things. But I respect you as a human being and, like, I see you as an older brother. But that whole... Even if I was to see it on my own, and this isn't just me being 100% real, if I was to see something come out on Kid Cudi, obviously it would, just think of how many people were fucking devastated seeing all this shit about R. Kelly.
Yeah.
And you should, and they shouldn't have been surprised. But like Kid Cudi, who's, I can go down the list of all of the things that he's done and done
Positively.
and the impact he's had on like my life, my life, my mental health, and all this other shit that I can go on about. But if I was to legit see something that like he did, like, if something comes out or whatever, some kind of cancel situation, yeah, I would obviously devastating, and it's just not, I wouldn't have the guts to turn a blind eye to it because like that wouldn't be fair to myself.
But I personally don't think he's one of them. I don't think he's big enough.
Oh, so this isn't the person you're talking about?
No, I'm just saying in general.
Then it might
be.
Then it might be.
But like you told me about when you met Hove, or you got an autograph about him.
Oh,
that motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
There's no doubt in my mind.
So there's evil in my house.
Yes, absolutely. Listen, Call of Duty is evil.
Everything's evil. Microwaves are evil.
Listen.
Yeah.
I don't know about Kid Cudi because I love him.
No one does.
But Jay-Z is a sure.
A shoe-in. No. That's been around. Yeah.
And what was his record company?
Rockefeller.
There's no doubting it.
Yeah.
And his wife's one of the top. Which I'm not gonna get into it.
Yeah, that just makes me like. It's like I kind of want to know, but then, I mean, we got time. So it's like.
What do you think about Beyonce? You don't.
I don't really think about her. That's the thing. Yeah, it's not like she's just like a fucking Beyonce ruining my life. She doesn't really do anything. To me.
Man, she's bad. She's bad. She's so bad. Jay-Z and Beyonce are very bad. If they're coming from,
if anyone's to come from where you come from, yeah, they're all bad.
Look at the symbolism in their music videos.
Okay.
And then you look up the Illuminati, you look up the Freemason symbolism.
There's a lot of correlations. Yeah, a lot of correlations.
It's all the same.
Yeah.
It's all the same. You look up the name of his fucking record company. Like he had me screaming Rockefeller with my fucking diamonds out with my wife at the Jay-Z and Beyonce concert. It's just like...
You guys went to the On the Run?
Yeah.
Yes.
When? What year? 17, I guess?
No.
Yeah,
No, 18.
It
No.
was before that.
Before that.
Oh, so On the Run 1.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So that was like, it's like early 2000s, mid 2000s.
We were in fucking... We went to that, and it was just...
A lot blows your mind about what you used to see as not even good, but like a source of entertainment.
Yeah.
And it just revolves back to the whole idol situation. Yeah, a lot of people, what you're saying is that you can't look in the the eyes or just look at your idol the same way as you used to if you were to do the research and look at the seeds that you're planting. Well, that's what you're saying.
At the same time, yeah, I didn't idolize George Floyd, but look at his tattoos. Look at the facts. He worked with that guy who killed him for 17 years. They worked in a Freemason lodge right next to, the fuck was it?
Freemason?
They worked together for 17 years, and right next to him was a Freemason lodge that they were both associated with. Look at George Floyd's tattoos. And research the tattoos and the meaning of the tattoos. He has the same tattoos that LeBron has. And there's meaning behind it, but people won't do the research. Just look at the videotape when the ambulance popped out of the cops, or the people that popped out of the ambulance were all cops. When's the last time you've seen all cops pop out of an ambulance? You haven't. And it's just like, you really, literally nowadays, you gotta question everything.
I mean, that's
even today, before we came here, I showed her something today. I don't even know if I should say it, but there could be a fake assassination.
You said it already.
You just said it.
Yeah.
I'm drunk, but
it's
it
fine.
Could be. But look at you can.
Today?
Maybe not today, but in the near future.
Oh.
In the near future. But you gotta literally question everything. If you watch the news, question it all. The way I look at COVID is like the flu. Because once flu season comes around, people are going to forget about it. They're going to forget about the flu. Literally, since COVID came here, everyone forgot about every other disease. Common cold. They forgot about allergies. If you start coughing or sneezing because of your allergies,
yeah.
They're going to think you got COVID.
Yeah.
They
got
rid of everything.
And I've even said this on previous episodes. Like, once we got through the summer, like, what's next? Fall. What's that? It's flu season. And it's just going to spark up the paranoia again. Well, to a higher degree, I would have to say. And yeah, kind of similarly to what you're just saying right now about, like, people are going to forget about the flu and just focus on COVID again. Yeah, everyone who might have symptoms of the flu, it could just be the flu, but at the same time, it's just gonna persuade people because of everything that we're going through and what we're mandated to do. They're gonna think that they have COVID.
There's gonna be another lockdown.
Oh no, I kind of agree with that, and it's just like today's August. At the day of this recording, it is 1:46 in the morning, August 8th.
Before October 1st, there'll be another lockdown.
Before October 1st.
Yeah. There'll be another lockdown.
I'm gonna wake him up after next snore.
No, it's alright.
No, it's literally being picked up.
Is it?
Yeah.
So, it's gonna happen again. And did you see Australia lately?
What
They
about?
can't leave their house.
What happened?
They can't leave their house.
Didn't know that.
Look up Melbourne, Australia.
Yeah.
The motherfuckers can't leave their house right now. All their freedom is gone. In the name of COVID. In the name.
Yeah. This week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But in the past couple of days.
Yeah, in the past few days.
It's gonna come here.
Wouldn't be surprised. There's been talk since they quote unquote reopened.
They're beating people up if they don't tell them where they're going. It's insane.
Well, you see, it's like, and I know that from your side, we're looking at it from the plausible idea side, and I mean, but just me personally, I look at it from the mental state side and what it's doing to people's mental state.
That's the biggest thing to me,
and
in my opinion.
Yeah,
especially the kids.
And yeah, with kids, I mentioned before, like, kids are very impressionable, and they see all of this stuff, and then how you said that this could definitely be somewhat of like a setup to making them understand. Well, not making them understand, but making them
used to it.
Yes.
So when it happens again,
and then with me, it's just like, I know what I dealt with, like, going through this. I know that if I didn't start this podcast, if I didn't start, the YouTube thing, how badly it got to me. Well, just being alone in general. Mm-hmm. And the social interactions that I was having on a daily basis were just going to be limited or just damn near gone. It was like, I know I needed to do something to keep my mind active. And I know, and that's how I understand with this whole situation, why you're coming from the side that like, yeah, this is all something. They're kind of like they're trying to herd us in a certain way.
Well,
yeah.
Listen.
Yeah.
I'd like to follow up on what you're saying.
Yeah.
Is that the media is showing deaths, the rates on how fast people are getting sick.
Yeah.
The masks. You can't leave your house. Stay in your house. They're not saying do self-care. They're not saying to...
Sorry. Yeah, you're good.
They're not telling you what to do to keep healthy, to keep sane, to
keep your immune system
to
healthy.
help your kids get through this. Like, they don't have our backs, and they're not looking out for us. The media is the virus, because they're the ones who are putting out this negativity.
It definitely perpetuates it,
yeah,
for a fact.
And they're putting fear out. They're not saying, go take a walk, meditate. They're not telling us what to do to help
healthy.
to better ourselves.
And this is why, like, I'm such an advocate behind like mental health awareness.
Yeah.
Because aside from physical health awareness, that's another thing. Yeah.
That's all it is.
I mean, yeah, like from that perspective, yeah, you're just fucking with people. And then with me, that's why like I'm behind mental health awareness so much, because even before all of this, like not a lot of people know to practice, to take care of yourself. And then now, so like now with the pandemic upon us, it's like we're almost like at a mad dash to try to take care of ourselves, but in a state of fear.
It's like rushed.
In a state of fear. Yeah, and it's like I had to deal with what I dealt with naturally. Like I had to figure out that I wasn't performing self-care, X, Y, and Z. I'm here right now.
But at the same time.
And then but now it's for like exactly what you just, it's forced. It's a forced state of fear.
Your body can't rejuvenate under your body being your body can't rejuvenate under being under pressure, like being fearful,
stressed out all the time.
Your body can't heal properly.
Yeah, when you're stressed out all the time, it takes
you're rushing it.
Takes years off. Takes years off.
That's part of
the problem. That's why the numbers,
and they know that.
That's why the numbers of the suicide rates went up since this shit happened.
Oh yeah.
Divorces.
Yeah.
Like all this shit.
Yeah,
bro.
it all divulges back into like just a state of fear that we're all in, and then and there's different causes of just
turn on the news.
Yeah.
Any of the news, it's just like new number. It's here. It's back again.
Yeah.
It's back again. It was never here, but now it's here in this state. This and that.
Yeah, this news cycle isn't gonna end for like another 2 years. I would say 2022 we might start seeing other shit.
People start eating this shit up, and
because that's all they consume. When that's your main source, and that's and it's not even to generalize.
It's not even illegal now to lie.
Well, no, not even. Well, I don't. That's a whole nother topic.
Is very legal.
Yo, that's real. But I'm just saying, not even to like kind of stereotype, but it is the older generation that still considers like the daily news their main source of information. Like they don't take the time, as I would say our generation, where
brainwashed,
where we we'll hear something, but then we'll be like
yeah, don't question it.
Yeah,
there's going to be the people who think outside the box.
Yes.
And think, okay,
like
what they're saying doesn't really make sense. So what can I do to help myself?
And then the older
there's
generation,
the other people that are just like, oh, what's the news saying?
Yeah,
what
and
are
then
they saying? And if somebody tells them otherwise, they're just like, no.
And then it's just like the younger generation, like the generation below us, it's just like I don't even know, man. They're just on their own vibe. But yeah, it's very that's why like this whole thing, why we're even all together, it's very interesting, and that's why, and it's all very plausible. I mean, we've stated it before, we're not trying to convince you, we're not trying to make you think right or wrong. Just like Tom said, man, he's just planting the seeds. If you want to cultivate and research and activate, go for it.
Do your own shit. Listen, we're not even at the like.
Yeah, he can go on for
days.
I didn't
even get into the celebrities. I didn't get to the sacrifices. I didn't get into none of that.
Yeah, you didn't. That could be for another one.
Exactly. We didn't get into Trump.
Yeah, we didn't get into the politicians. Yeah.
We didn't get into the Great Awakening.
We didn't get into Q. We didn't get to none of that.
There's so much more.
Cuba? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. No, not that. No.
You believe in the rapture?
But
rapture, absolutely.
I had to wait.
Listen, a lot of shit's about to happen, man.
Bro, the reason why I say that... the reason why I say that is because I just wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, and I would like to say that...
I just wouldn't be surprised if just people start fucking disappearing.
Educate yourself. Do your own research. Be prepared for the absolute worst. Have a plan in place.
Yeah.
And that's probably the best thing we can do.
Call
your family.
Yeah.
See your family.
Mother see me speaks.
Love one another.
And...
Yeah, and that's the thing, man. I know a lot of people
love one another.
They're living in fear right now.
Well, yeah. This is definitely...
They're watching the news. They're not letting their kids see their grandparents. They're not letting their kids see their cousins. God forbid anything happens.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, like I made it, and it's that kind of fucks with me a lot. You know, aside from like all the political bullshit, all of the propaganda stuff, like when all of this stuff started, that was like my priority because it was like, fuck, I didn't know, and it was just like my mom had it, but that's another story, and
Let's talk about your mom.
Yeah, she got tested and she had it. She was exposed. She was exposed to it at her job.
And what happened?
She got it.
And what happened?
She had quarantine. Huh?
She recovered?
Did she recover?
Yes, she recovered. She recovered.
What was her side effects?
Pneumonia, and a bruised rib.
Okay.
Yeah. What? You think I'm lying?
No.
Oh, okay.
Absolutely not.
No, I definitely think I know people that had it.
I think my
in my family.
1.5-year-old daughter had it too, and she had pneumonia-ish. And literally, I said it's pneumonia-ish.
I died off of pneumonia twice.
We don't know what it is, but it's pneumonia-ish.
Yeah.
The doctor said.
Well, obviously, they can. That's a normal doctor thing. They generalize it. Yeah.
But listen, at the same time, it's like. I think it's 99% people that get it survive.
Yeah, I think like the estimated death toll, and obviously we've already been talking about numbers, but at this point, I think it's what?
Did we talk about numbers?
No, we've been talking about numbers and how they're exaggerated. Alex, you're fried. Just mute yourself.
Well, I think.
God damn it! I said it again. Fuck. Yes.
All you have to do is just edit it real quick.
But I need to mark the time when I did it because I edit later. God damn it, dude.
Notice it.
I'm about to just not edit. I don't give a fuck.
Matter of fact, yeah. There's so many Alexes in the world. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't at this point.
Whatever. But I'm doing it just.
Your phone is marking where you're at right now.
I'm doing it out of respect anyway.
You don't want airplane mode. Doesn't matter if it's off or not. Go ahead.
Well, I think that I think for sure that we're going to go down to lockdown again.
Yeah, it'll happen.
Right before the election, because this is all about the election. This is all about getting Trump out. So if I have any advice, is to get your food supply now, so that you don't panic when everyone says that they're out of toilet paper.
That'll
and
happen.
Can't find any food.
If a lockdown was to happen again, it'll
Just
happen
stock
again.
Up, yeah,
it'll happen
but
again.
stock up now so that you're not having that fear and that anxiety. Oh, I'm not going to get my stuff. Get a generator. Get beans. Get rice. Get pasta. Get an electrical burner or whatever, and just have yourself prepared. And so that you don't have to live in that fear, because it's definitely going to happen again. And it's going to get worse from here on out. And
I just saw something
there's no reason
it could happen. I said it already.
Yeah.
It could be a fake assassination.
Third time.
It could be, listen, as I'm saying, you can't listen to the news. Do your own research. And just, I started with food. This is me. Started with food.
Mm-hmm.
Got to vaccines. Then I got into the politics and Hollywood and all that shit. That's what started me. Do your own shit. I started with What the Health on Netflix. I don't know if you even know it's still there.
It is.
Start with that. And it's all connected. Few families that run the world. They own the power companies. They own it all. I sound crazy, but...
You don't.
Just look it up, man. That's all I'm saying. Look it up. I'm not telling you what to think. The motherfuckers that tell you how to think, those are the motherfuckers that are crazy. I'm not telling you what to think. I'm telling you to look this shit up. And don't look it up on Google. Look it on DuckDuckGo.
The fuck?
Bro.
Oh, is that a site?
Yeah, it's a site. It's a search engine.
Firefox.
It's Google censored.
Google censored.
If you Google something, they're gonna give you the media, and
Google is censored, YouTube is censored, Facebook is censored, Instagram is censored. So if they censor anything, that means most likely that they're saying something that goes against their narrative.
Mm-hmm.
So use DuckDuckGo for your search engine. Look up Parler. Use Parler.
It's a Twitter. It's another form.
It's
of
another
Twitter.
form of Twitter, but Twitter
is censoring the president and a bunch of other people that think the way that we think.
Mm-hmm.
No, but
one, it's crazy that they're censoring the president of the United States.
No matter who he is.
That's crazy. If you think about it, that's crazy.
If you really think about that shit, doesn't matter who he is. You're censoring the POTUS. Literally, doesn't matter what your idea is on him, that one of our social medias is literally blocking him.
And Facebook.
Yeah.
That's a problem, fam. That says a lot.
Yeah.
That says a lot.
They didn't censor Obama.
No,
Obama was in there for 8 years, never censored on Twitter.
Look up who bombed the most countries as a president. Look it up, and y'all gonna be surprised. His name is Obama for a reason. I'm not gonna start though.
Damn.
Oh.
Well, everyone, like, yeah.
No, they don't know. Motherfuckers don't know. I go in every people's house. I do Wi-Fi for a living. I install Wi-Fi and cable for a living. Motherfuckers have Obama next to Jesus on their wall.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers don't know shit.
Yeah.
Fucking sheep. Fuck them. I don't give a fuck. Listen.
We know you don't.
Listen, look up which U.S. president bombed the most countries and invaded the most countries. Then holla at me. They make this motherfucker right now seem like the worst president of all time. Look up this last motherfucker. And I voted for that motherfucker twice.
Yeah.
I got played. Do you hear me?
I hear you.
I got fucking played. I voted for him. I voted for Hillary. I got fucking played, fam.
That didn't even really matter. So.
Doesn't matter. I got played.
Yeah.
And here I am a year. I'm back here 2 years later talking shit. I got played by Obama. Listen, what they're gonna try to do is listen. All right, are y'all listening right now? Is everybody fucking listening right now? They're gonna They're gonna make this election so fucking messy, right?
Yeah.
They're gonna make the election so messy that it goes to Congress. Congress is gonna pick the fucking president. I'm telling you right now. Listen, you're gonna see. You're gonna see it.
Yeah.
We were just talking about this, right? They're going to make this shit so messy. That's why mail-in ballot is such a thing right now.
Yeah, there's a lot of controversy behind
And
that.
Trump is going against it.
Yeah.
It's going to be so fucking messy that it's going to come out inconclusive, and it's going to go to Congress.
Yeah.
Then Congress picks who they want to be the president.
Uh-huh.
First name is fucking Nancy. Fuck that bitch. Watch. Y'all going to see some shit. Oh, y'all, don't get me started.
I didn't.
They're going to make it fucking so sloppy. Watch them make it sloppy. And then it's going to go to Congress. They're going to pick a president. It's going to be Nancy or Michelle or Michael, whatever her name is. Cut me now. Cut me now before I get started, Justin. Cut me now. Let's go.
What do you mean cut you now?
It's either Michelle or Michael, whatever her name is.
What's her name?
With the big cock.
Whatever its name is. It's got a hammer on it. Listen, shout out to Zero. Shout out to everybody that's been on the podcast. Shout out to everybody that's listening.
Still listening.
Still listening. I know I sound crazy. I don't give a fuck. This has nothing to do with J-Rod. This is all me.
Oh my God, you don't have to.
No, it's not. Anything I say is all my opinion. It has nothing to do with J-Rod.
Listen.
It's all my opinion.
Listen, Tom.
Shout out to J-Rod. It's my son.
TomCAST.
And shout out to fucking Zero.
So proud.
Easter Bunny, whoever he is. I'm proud of his cute apartment. I'm
Tom.
proud of Justin's cute apartment. It's a nice apartment. I love it.
Tom.
Much love and respect.
Alex, just go to sleep.
Big ups.
Jesus Christ, Tom.
Don't even drink.
I appreciate it.
Yo, shout out to my podcast, because this is my podcast
His
now.
future, the Pausecast.
Podcast.
I love how you're like,
You gotta do a lot of editing.
for what?
I don't know. Unless you want to just do it raw. I don't give a fuck.
This
Dog, you hear me?
raw for what?
Because I went crazy.
No, you're good. Or are you done?
I'm done.
All right.
Oh, we're done?
Oh, I guess so. Yeah. You got to go.
Put that in.
All right, we're good.
Keep it in.
Pause.
Is this locked?
No. Just turn it.
This shit is fucked up.
No, it's not.
But I want to keep this in.
We're keeping it all in. Pause.
Yo, shout out to y'all. I love y'all. It's me. It's always been me.
So I want to thank Tom, and I appreciate. I appreciate his little defense for me. But yes, this was obviously all disclosed. All personal opinions, personal perspectives, just very plausible ideas that people of different views see. And he knows that I don't agree with everything. He doesn't agree with everything that I said. But the amount of love and respect that's in this room, it doesn't matter at the end of the day.
Absolutely.
Because we all respect each other. So we got Alex waking back up. God fucking... I don't give a fuck. I'm not editing that one. I don't give a shit anywhere. Because that's like 5 times.
Yo, listen, guys.
Bro.
Greatest room.
No one knows it's you.
Yo, you never know. Like 10 years down the
We're good.
road,
All right, I think we're good. But
yo, I love everybody that's listening.
Yeah, I'm glad. I'm glad A-Boogie woke up. A-Boogie woke up.
I had to take a light nap. It was
a little light work nap.
It was been a hard week at work, man.
But I'm super glad.
Thank you for having me, man.
Yeah,
man. It was a blessing, you know.
What's he talking?
Thank you, Josh. I appreciate it. J-Rod, thank you for having me, man.
Yeah,
it's been a pleasure. My crazy ass cousin just came back.
No, we're ending it. He's just talking.
In the
yeah.
In the studio, you heard me?
Turned that shit off a minute ago.
Yeah, so that's
you know
it for this
Fuck
one.
it.
I didn't.
I'ma holla at y'all.
You're literally sleep talking right now, bro. That's it for this one. It's only gonna get better. I think. I don't even know if I can say that. I love you guys. And for I guess part 2, this is of the conspiracy series, or that's just the title. Obviously, these are plausible ideas.
I was never here.
Watch your fucking mouth. Watch your mouth.
I was never here.
You know, I said that out of love.
I know. Do your own research.
So like you said, do your research. Look at the seeds planted.
Turn off the news.
I love all of you guys. This has been J-Rod. Oh my God.
I was never here.
That was J-Rod.
Yeah.
This is TomCAST.
TomCAST.
My wife, C Meets.
I was never here.
And then
my cousin Poodle Nuts. Everybody.
Yeah. Poodle Nuts.
Everybody suck it.
Nah, you know what? Real shit.
Everybody
Real shit.
don't suck it. Pause.
Real shit.
Rate and
I still
subscribe.
love y'all. I still
Hopefully
love y'all.
Rate this whatever.
How you gonna hate
might
me
not
though?
be in
Listen, how you gonna hate me when I ain't have nothing in the kitchen? You heard me? How you gonna hate me
Alex,
when I ain't have nothing in the kitchen?
I don't even care.
I love y'all. I love y'all.